Over the past 2 months, my Fujifilm camera has been my constant companion, through foggy mornings, golden sunsets, and quiet moments in between. Each photo I took holds a little story, a fleeting feeling, or just something that caught my eye in an unexpected way. In this video, I want to take you through my favorite shots I took in January and February, and explain a little why I took them, what I love about them, and maybe even the little imperfections that make them special. So let's get to it.
Then to my surprise, you pulled me out alive. I thought I'd never make it out of that room.
The year started with an unusual amount of fog, which gave the city an almost cinematic atmosphere. One morning on my way to work, I brought my camera along with me to capture these moody scenes. What I love about this shot is how the street light softly illuminates the branches, creating a mysterious glow. There's also this tiny detail I enjoy, the warm light from one of the windows in the background, adding a subtle human presence to the otherwise eerie scene. This next shot was taken on the same morning. I wanted to contrast the busyness of the streets with the quiet stillness the fog created. The tram in the background is barely visible, blending into the haze, while the streetlights bring a sense of movement and depth. It kind of feels like a moment suspended between two worlds, both active and calm at the same time. Later that day, the fog still hadn't lifted, so I went for a walk along the river and came across this scene. The bridge is almost swallowed by the mist, making it look endless. I love how the fog softens everything, giving it an ethereal quality while also feeling slightly eerie, almost like a place where time stands still. On another foggy day, I headed outside to the park to experiment with some self-portraits. Standing on a massive cut tree, I tried to mimic the organic shapes of the branches around me, letting the fog wrap around my body. I slightly missed the focus here, which is frustrating, but I still love how the pose and atmosphere turned out. There's something about getting lost in the mist that truly makes these shots special. Before we continue, I would like to thank the sponsor of this video. Artlist is a super powerful tool for filmmakers because it has everything you need: music, sound effects, footage, templates, and plugins. With a recent update, Artlist even offers a variety of AI voices for your professional voiceovers and also a lot of different LUTs to color grade your videos. If you subscribe to Artlist's annual plan through the link in the description, you will get 2 extra months for free. A little later in the month, my fiance and I visited a wildlife park where you can get surprisingly close to the animals. This deer caught my attention as it looked straight into the camera, as if posing for a portrait. There's something really peaceful about this moment, just a quiet exchange between us. This next shot was taken while standing among a group of deers. I really like the composition here, with one deer taking the center stage, but you can still see others in the background, adding depth and making it feel more immersive, like you were right there with them. This is another favorite from that day. This lone deer standing perfectly at the intersection of the path. The way the lines lead toward it makes the scene feel well balanced. I love how calm and natural this moment feels, like the deer was simply enjoying the morning. One freezing morning, I woke up to a beautiful sunrise. The low winter sun cast long dramatic shadows across the grass, creating a striking contrast between light and dark. I love how the trees frame this image and how the sunlight almost carves shapes into the landscape. This next one was taken on the same sunny morning, as Magda and I visited in the park after her run. Magda's shoes catching the sunlight just right, the contrast between the warm tones of the sun and the cool blue of her shoes making this shot pop. It's a simple moment, but one that instantly feels warm and full of life. These next few shots were all about capturing the magic of golden hour. The sunlight streaming through the window created an incredible play of light and shadow on the wall, almost like a painting. I love how the contrast makes the texture of the wall stand out, giving the image a warm, nostalgic feel. And this is another experiment with light. This time focusing on a single geometric shape, one of our framed photos on the wall. I was drawn to how the shadows of the window frame created this almost minimalistic composition. It's such a simple scene, but the way the light interacts with the space makes it feel intentional and almost surreal, especially on the strong image that lives from the sunlight. On another evening, as the sun was setting, I noticed the warm sunlight mixed with the cold interior colors. The subtle glow behind the curtains, combined with the reflections of the glass, created this dreamy atmosphere. I love how quiet and intimate this moment feels. And this shot was taken on the opposite side of the last one. The red glow cast onto the wall felt like something out of a movie, and I was fascinated by how the light interacted with the textures of the space. It's a really abstract moment, but one that makes you pause and really appreciate the beauty of everyday light. During a demonstration walk in the city, I captured this candid street scene. The way the people's legs frame the little dog in the center of the shot makes it such a fun composition. And also the fact that this dog transports such an important message, and that it out to demonstrate is just adorable. I really love these kind of moments, unplanned, spontaneous, but full of personality. Looking back at these images, I realize how much I've been drawn to light, these mystical atmospheres and quiet moments over the past 2 months. Whether it's the softness of a fog, the warmth of the sun, or these beautiful everyday moments, these images remind me of why I love photography. Now let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite, and I will see you in the next one.